Silver Chains has a classic horror atmosphere and strong jump scares, but the adventure is linear, predictable, and short even by my own standards. Like a proper B film, Silver Chains unashamedly exploits genre tropes to provide entertainment. Walk up the road to a spooky building, check. Empty Victorian house with inexplicable lighting, check. Scary ghost children, check. Simple chase sequences, hiding in closets, and a protagonist with a mysterious relationship to the setting, check and double check. The commitment to the tried and true results in a predictable and mediocre experience, which probably sounds more harsh than this game deserves. Silver Chains isn't bad, it just isn't particularly good. The house is appropriately creepy, and a few of the jump scares gave me a legitimate fright. The story is just obtuse enough to demand your attention. Puzzles are unobtrusively simple, allowing you to solve them quickly and move on. The developers extended the same attitude to the house. Although a haunted mansion setting can easily be made into a labyrinth, Silver Chains is linear. The house does open up a little bit in the later portion of the game, but a magical monocle really keeps you on the rails. You know where to go, it's unlikely you get lost. Unfortunately, as you should expect, the few likable aspects of Silver Chains are muddled by the more unimpressive elements. The story is weird, but once you figure it out, you'll only be surprised if you haven't seen a horror film for like 40 years. The monocle mechanic is cute, but there are a couple of key points in the game where it doesn't help you. It fails to provide guidance, and you need to find the small pieces of puzzle that you need to find on your own, which could be annoying, aggravating. There's not a lot of tension in these moments, and you're just walking around, wondering what you're supposed to be looking for, which is a small bump in the pacing of the game. The greatest sin of this game, however, is the poorly executed final boss encounter. There's a scavenger hunt concept to it, which is fine, but the execution is a bit of a mess. The monster is too slow and too clumsy to really ever catch up with you, and it isn't smart enough to do anything other than just kind of walk slowly after you. So this is the final challenge, and it really lacks the threat of the mother monster. It's a different monster that gives you a couple chases earlier in the game, so the climax is a little dull and laborious. And finally, the game feels extraordinarily short. I love short games that deliver the experience in efficient and compact form, but Silver Chains is small even by those standards. Steam says I played for 2 hours, and I don't believe it. That is longer than I played for sure. The feeling of brevity is exacerbated by how transparently constructed the journey is. You walk down this path, trigger a jump scare, grab whatever MacGuffin you need at the time, and then you hide from the monster in the giant obvious dresser right next to you. The game is so linear, and in most sections your expected actions are so obvious that it might as well just be a rail shooter or a movie. The game's almost playing itself a lot of the time. And although I've been unable to communicate much respect for Silver Chains, it's far from the worst game I've played. I did spend 90 plus minutes at least playing through it with my wife one night, and it was fine. We screamed at the jump scares and laughed at some more curious design choices. We shared the familiar tension of a haunted house together. And this is really how I would recommend experiencing Silver Chains. It's with a close friend or loved one. It's sort of like going through a haunted house. You just keep your expectations low, bring somebody else along, and then you just have to ask yourself if the hour or two with a loved one is worth the price tag. Thanks for watching. See you later.